Hello folks, welcome back to Stoneblock 2. This is the 25th and final episode, where we're going to finish off Stoneblock 2 as much as we can. Unfortunately, even with 1 million EMCs coming into our personal link every second, it's not nearly enough to get anywhere near the end of Project E or Extreme Crafting. Is there anything we can do? Possibly. Okay, so this is the problem. Even when I've refined all my chickens into emeralds, and we've got pretty much as we can get out of these at once, these collectors, with your watch of flowing time and everything. Even with like 5 of those set up, gathering away, and feeding into every facet of the personal EMC link. And we're still only getting just under 1 million a second, which gives us a supply of, well, it says 5.7 gig. But let's actually put in... I took out all the infinity catalysts. What I've actually got is 22 gig, which is a lot. Unfortunately, 22 gig isn't nearly enough for what we need. I want to get an infinity ingot. Unfortunately, one infinity ingot is worth 37 gig, and we've got 22. And to make anything with this... Oh, we can... Balanced clay! Sorry, I've been completely thrown off here. That balanced clay is a tip given. Hang on. Tip balanced clay. Oh! Fuck. This is... I may have actually found the answer. Hang on. We need... If we get 2 infinity ingots, which is... We basically need just under 80 gig and a chaos shard. We get balanced clay, which is 23 petabollocks. Unfortunately, oh, the energy cost is a bit much. Ouch. So minor diversion. I got the cow, the infinity cow, and put it in a stall, and discovered that it takes 3 hours to actually give its ingots, infinity ingots. So that's going to happen at some point. But I suspect we'll probably get the EMC in the top left there to get us infinity ingots quicker. Unfortunately, I didn't quite... I did actually... I recorded the footage for this, but unfortunately the narration didn't work. So we can relive the moments if you want. Anyway, cows, thanks for your service. There used to be more of these cows, but they went to live on a farm with their uncle somewhere. Yeah, it was a very happy scene all round. What I could have done is, of course, breed up another infinity cow and then breed the infinity cows. Unfortunately, you can't breed that cow with that cow and try to get another infinity cow that way. It does seem that you have to go with the 1% thing twice to actually be able to get a stock of infinity cows, but hey ho. What? Oh, I didn't kill them all. There's a stray. Huh. Anyway, I'm in here. Because if we are going to make the balanced clay, we will need some more of these, the Chaotic Fusion Crafting Injector, because it is chaotic tier. We only need 4. We've got Grains of Infinity, that's not a problem. So we only need 4 of these. Unfortunately, we have to make them from scratch each time. Okay, let's make a start on this. Okay, hang on. I don't know why I've got 2. Hang on. I can't remember from last time. Okay, so let's get that sucked out. So that's going to discharge. I don't know if I have to keep on changing that, but whatever. Okay, that's a bit more like it. And so we have to do this. I thought we had to do it 4 times, but we've already got one, so we need to do this 3 times. Right, that's got that set up. So 2 on there, 2 on there. Now, we won't be able to use this anytime soon, because, of course, it does require more power than I've ever seen before. And we also haven't got the infinity ingots. But that's now set up, that's quite an easy win. So people familiar with the matter of Stoneblock 2 and the insane endgame power solutions that you need may be wondering, what exactly am I going to do to solve this? Am I going to use nuclear reactors? Am I going to use Draconic Evolution's insane blow-up-your-base power supply? Nope, I'm going to use rainbow generators because that's piss easy in comparison. I've just been experimenting around the place and have whipped up this. This is going to solve all our problems. Wheat. This is not true at all. This is one of 16 solutions. We need to make the rainbow generator, which is this, which requires us to make another star generator, overclock generator, pink, heated, resonant, blah, 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 blah. And then we also need to make the other half of it. which involves other stuff as well. All these different generators, none of which have difficult power and EMC requirements, because I think all of this can just be replicated fairly easily. This might be a bit of a piss. I'm not sure what magical wood is. So what we need to do is set up an automated system where we pull everything out of our EMC link. I've got wheat in the filter. I've got wheat in the filter here as well. And that's going to put wheat through here into here. We've got a full stack at the moment. So we just need to set up all 16 of these all working at once. Plus we need to make a rainbow generator. And so long as all 16 of these are working at once, the rainbow generator will put out 25 million redstone flux ticks per second thing. Whatever the hell it's... We're going to need a new space for this. So this is going to be near the reactor. I've got a horrible feeling, I don't know yet, but I've got a horrible feeling we may need to increase the size of this thing as the battery, because of our power requirements are going to be insane for that last bit of fusion. We'll probably need a couple more of these personal EMC links, which is going to be a whole thing at some point, because each one of these has to be done manually, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But I've got this second one. The other one's doing its business over with the chickens. So let's put this kind of like in the middle. Alright, so this is going to be my setup. I mean, unfortunately I have to make a lot of these, which is a bit of an arse-ache, because it takes a long time. But I don't think I can pull more than one item out of one of these blocks at any one time because of this filter thing here, so never mind. Okay, so the potion generator is next. I need to make 2 of each. I mustn't forget that. So I should hopefully be able to... I have got 2 brewing stands, I think, from rewards, so that was handy. Didn't have to bother making that from scratch. So the potion generator, that can just kind of... I don't know, just stick that there for now. That's going to go into the crafting of the rainbow generator. So I don't know actually how to get the potion generator to work. We need potions, presumably, but we haven't got any in stock. We may actually have to brew some up. Right, quickly bung in that. And this should give us the most... So long as we've got one of these, everything should be fine. This takes a while. What's next? Slimy Generator. Oh, that's easy. Very easy indeed. I'm glad I made a lot of these furnace generators. Oh, you made a glugging sound. Mundane Potion, there we go. Right, EMC that. What? Oh, piss. Really? None of these have EMC? Oh, that has EMC. All I need to do... Yeah, I should have made one with EMC, shouldn't I? Seems like splash potions are possible then. I wonder if the machine accepts splash potions. So I'm going to make a mundane splash potion and see if the potion generator accepts it. Okay, first of all, let's just EMC it, just in case. Uncraftable potion. Huh. Well, I've crafted it, sort of. And let's see if this actually works. Yeah, fuck. So after a lot of fanning around and experimenting, I've got a setup which allows us to brew potions and feed this. The bottles, once they do actually stack up, the empty bottles do stack up in the potion generator, so I actually have to suck them out into here, which then feeds all the way back here, along with another wart and blaze powder, into here to brew up some... Well, eventually they will become strength potions. They stay in... I might actually reduce that to, like, awkward potion, but I'll let it happen. So strength potion then gets pulled out of here and into the... and then emptied out into the potion generator. At the moment, it's not fast enough to actually be constantly working. So to make the rainbow generator work, they all have to be working at once. So I'll have to put maybe some accelerator cards in there. I also don't like the fact that I've got to manually refill these 2 barrels. I don't really want to spare personal EMC links because they're so expensive, but when we actually get to generating the rainbow generator power, I might revisit this. But for now, we've got something that just about works. I want to get on with everything else. This has taken forever. So a quick check-in. Now I've done about half of them. They're reasonably not too complicated. I mean, when it comes to things like the pink generator, that's just a pink dye or pink wool coming out of a barrel. I'll have to refill that when we get going. I've tried to use barrels rather than EMC links where we can, just to keep down the expense. This is an interesting one. This is the slimy generator, which requires slime and milk, buckets of milk. So I've got a cow feeding a fluid transposer with milk, and then it fills the bucket with milk, goes into there, and then the empty bucket gets spat out here and put back into the machine. It's not working at the moment because it's only generated the full amount of power, but when we start fitting it back into the grid, that'll start working properly. There's a potion generator. The overclock generator is taking coal out of the same EMC link as the survival generator, and that keeps us nicely doubled up. And that's halfway. We've also got a heated redstone generator, which isn't actually here. I put it right over the other side of the base with the lava cows, and because that needs lava and redstone. So we're basically almost there. I've made all the generators. There's a few problems, like an endermite. Ugh! Keeps happening. My armour is thankfully very strong. Where's my sword gone? Oh, I've put my sword somewhere. And we've also got the death generator, which when that's turned on, it kind of dooms you to death if you get too close. So you have to be a bit careful. Otherwise, this is another bit of a problem. The Dischargement Generator, which burns enchanted books. I'm making the enchanted books using book and iron ingot, using an arcane ensorcellator. You can't burn sort of generic stuff that you pull out of the EMC, because that just becomes a generic book, or a generic enchanted book which can't go into the Dischargement Generator, I think. The only other wrinkle in this is it requires Essence of Knowledge. Okay, I'm going to have to fill this up again, aren't I? Which we have got a cow for, but I haven't actually hooked it up, so at the moment I'm having to do that manually. I haven't actually... Snow? Don't like the snow here. Right, yeah, so that's pretty much all done. We've got to now actually make the rainbow generators, which is just a case of making the top half and the bottom half. Oh, one interesting wrinkle is that we already had a magmatic generator up and running. That's what we've been powering the base with for ages. So this is only going to work when everything else is running. Oh, that's where that is! So I've now hooked everything up into the grid. I'm withering away. One of the generators is, I think, inflicting the wither debuff on me, but I've got armour for days, so I don't really care. I'm just going to put in all this, just to make sure this is all up and running. I think this generator, well, we may need to do something about this. I'm not sure if it's permanently on or not. At the moment... Oh, 6 generators are not running. The death generator... Okay, yes. I didn't actually... Oh, that's a nice little mechanism. Okay, we'll finally turn that on. Okay, so we just don't go anywhere near that. So what else isn't running? The disenchantment generator. I think I need to refill that with gunk. God, I need to find a better way of doing that. Get in! There we go. Some things are sporadically on, seems. Frosty and Pink. Oh, they've run out of stuff. Okay, yes, I need to put you and Ice. Dischargement and Explosive Generator. Oh yeah, I turned that off because it was getting a bit explodey, frankly. This is hard to get up and running. It kind of like explodes, but I don't think it does. It pretends to. Oh. Ah! Yeah, it doesn't seem to... It doesn't seem to do any damage, but it does that. It's horrible, I hate it. Oh, the pink ones run out already, and the potion generators run out. Oh, it's because it's... Oh. This pink generator needs... I think this definitely needs a personal link. Bloody stop it! Oh god, this is taking forever. I've had to tweak a few things. The enchantment thing just wasn't working. Wasn't getting enough fluid in, so I tried a few cows, but they weren't laying quick enough, so I've instead got solidified experience coming out of here into a magma crucible, and then just pumping out the stuff directly into the arcane ensorcellator. And even though it doesn't look like it, it is actually speeding things up. I don't know why this doesn't seem to be theoretically pulling it out. I think it is. So, with the tweaks I've made elsewhere to... Oh, hello! Might actually look like it's coming... it's the disenchantment. It's sporadically running. Ooh. It's sporadically running. I mean, I've improved this. We've got now a brewing tower of power. It's just quadruple the amount of brewing we've done. So it is now just about getting a decent supply. So the question is, what has this done for this? Oh, blimey. That's almost... It's only got 10 minutes until it's fully charged. Huh. Alright, well, we've got a power solution. We've got to do this though, haven't we? This is going to test us. 25 million ticks per second versus fusion crafting of... where is it? Oh, the clay. It was the clay that we want, isn't it? It's been so long since I started recording this. Grains of infinity and 2 infinity ingots. Well, we actually do need to make the ingots now. We've actually got... whilst we've been fanning around forever, I've got 120 Gs now. That's been ticking up. But also, this should be ready to milk. Yes! Half an hour ago. Bloody hell. We need a bucket. Can I get a bucket out of here? Am I clever enough to put buckets in here? Yes! 1! There's 1 bucket in the computer. That's all we probably can get out of it. That's it. Molten infinity bucket. 2.5 hours until we can get another one. So I guess we just put that in here. Yeah. Molten infinity. What's that enough for, though? Oh, looks actually quite a few ingots. For some reason, I only expected a couple. 6 ingots and 8 nugs and a little bit more. Ooh. Here we go. First infinity ingot. Not quite as attractive as I expected. But, quest complete! Infinity ingot. Nice. And then in theory you can start making all this stuff. An infinity damage sword here. Where is it? Yeah, infinity attack damage. There's a shovel that goes a bit bonkers and just mines out vast cubes. There's an axe that does stuff. And there's a world breaker which will basically pickaxe everything in the world. I guess we could try for this. So, 2 ingots, 2 grains of infinity. Are you in here? Right there. Good. All of them. And then we can go and... oh god, how long is this going to take in years? Right, anyway, never mind about that. So, we need 1 in there. I think I can just put 1 in there as well. I don't need to balance them particularly, I don't think. Grains of infinity... the grains over here. And you go in there. Balanced clay. Right. That number is going to stay at 0% for a while, I suspect. Let's try and make sure that the power is... oh no, we need to actually withdraw the power from there. And we should also be getting stuff in the grid from occasionally our rainbow generator. Ooh. So I need to go and... essentially I need to kind of like go and sort that out for absolute sure. We've got plenty of power in the actual grid lines. So I'm hoping that we don't need to particularly like fill this up and then just drain it again to put it into the crafting thing. I think it should just hopefully just transfer directly. I think that's how power works. It goes all over the place. It doesn't care where it's going. It just goes. It's like magic. It's indistinguishable from magic. So what am I doing over here? Oh yes, trying to fix the disenchant. I just need to basically increase the capacity here. So weirdly enough with this, the barrel works. This just doesn't. It's the only one that doesn't work, so all I'm doing is just supplying the barrel with shitloads. So that'll sort that out. I think the problem here is that this is only 25... this is 25 million, but the cable's only 3 million maximum. So I think I need to use, what is it, cryo-stabilised flux duct, which I've been getting as rewards. You can make a bit more of it. It's a bit of a pain. Involves one of the many cows. Some gelid weird stuff. But I reckon if I move this... no mind about that. If I move this over here and then lay cables... because this doesn't need to connect up to anything else over there. This can be right here. So if I like put it... let's put it there. And let's actually put it on this side. For reasons. So put that again there and this up to there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop being a piss. It's expensive, this. I don't want to bugger about. Loads of things aren't running now. That's more like it. It wasn't the position. It was the fact that this was spitting out so much energy that the cable system was full. So I'm actually having to put this. I might have to bypass this completely, to be honest. This is actually proving more trouble than it's worth. So I've beefed up the disenchantment bit. So there's actually signal upgraded machines now, and also there's 2 of them. And so this is now consistently getting bucks, whereas before it wasn't. So this is on the whole time, which means the rainbow generator should be on the whole time. Let's put the watch of flowing time really close by, and then also we also need to hook up the other side with flux duct. Nope. Fast forward. There. Now to lay this over there. I hope we should have just about enough. Making a mess of the place. Not much Thaumcraft symmetry here anymore, is there? Right, over here, and then down here. So that should now hopefully be absolutely powering the hell out of it. 5%? That's a bit of a leap. Yeah, we're doing it. I think we're slowly but surely doing it. So cryo-stabilised flux duct, eh? So that means that's basically instantaneous redstone flux. It says 0 at the top, but that's bollocks. It's actually instantaneous transmission, which is much better than those crappy old energy flux ducts, which were actually quite good for the most part. And also this is proven pointless. We did not need this, I don't think. Because at the moment I'm actually charging it up rather than extracting stuff from it. Yeah, we don't need that. The power is going directly into the veins of the charger now. So 11%, and we'll soon have balanced clay. Still going to be quite a wait, but what last knockings can we do? Because really, I don't know if I'm going to get to this. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this clay thing. I'm not quite sure exactly what that exactly is going to do for us, but honestly, I'll be happy enough just to complete. I think it'd be nice to actually try out some of these weapons. Try and get enough stuff for some good, fast, fun weapons and all that. And then maybe I think we'll close the series and then maybe revisit it. Maybe as a stream or maybe as a little coda, just to maybe finish things off completely if people are still interested. For the 5 people who are still watching the series by now. But hey ho, how do you pick this up? How? Give it to me. Give me this. Oh. I'm trying to move the thing. It won't move. Ugh. I was going to try and put it to kill the Endermites, but ugh. That never happened. Okay, I think we're nearly there. There's still stuff to do in Project T and everything, and also I think it's the potion generator that's occasionally making it blip. Go off every so often, but it's survived. Our crafting thing has survived. I'm exhausted. Balanced clay. It's got EMC. I can now put the balanced clay into the. Is it gone these days? Now where did I put it? What's over there? I can put this into the table and remember it forever. There we go. 23.1 quadrillion. So it's 23p. I wonder how much that is compared to our goal, which we're not going to achieve anytime soon because I can't be bothered. I don't know how those numbers compare. So as it turns out, it's not something I can do in this video. The final goal. I wasn't thinking of it anyway, but now it turns out it's like 1% worth, which ain't great. So 23p is just not very much. So there is that. So instead, let's just have a final bit of fun in the series. Let's allow ourselves this. I'm not going to do the hose. That's just another boring thing. And let's try out making something. Let's try making out this world breaker. So we need infinity ingots, crystal matrix, and neutronium. We should just be able to pluck that out of here then. World breaker. So win in main hand. Yeah. Okay. We might need to leave this place. Let's go to the Chance Cube district, which we haven't been to for a million years, and just test this out. I want to get a long way away from the base. Yes, it does it really, really, really quick. I think I have to press shift and... Wow. Ooh. There we go. That's what it means by world breaker. Yeah. So that's that 16 by 9 cube or thereabouts. That's kind of big. Was it right click then? No, I think I've changed the mode. Oh god. Ugh. I shouldn't really be allowed this. I can cause offence with it. Holy shit, look at this. Shift and right click changes the picture in the bottom, in the hotbar, which is handy because if it's just a pickaxe, it's just a... It's basically a party pickaxe. Hang on, what's that? Matter cluster. What's that? Oh, a stone barrel. For some reason. Why did I get a stone barrel out of that? Dunno. Okay, so this really is the end. Thank you very much for watching. If you've watched the entire series, I salute you. And if you've just jumped in to have a look at the rainbow generators at the very end of the series, I salute you as well. I'm sorry I made a hash of it, but I was muddling along as I went. That was the whole point of the series, really. I haven't been checking comments, really. But I mean, by the time, as time of recording, I've only put out like 9 episodes. I've deliberately kept myself away from comments, and I'll see what happens when we get to when I finally put this episode out, and see if we do feel like we should just have a bit of a final look at some of the rest of the stuff. But it all seems a bit grindy, so I'm not particularly that bothered. All we miss out on is the great green ticks moments, but. Cool. Okay, so that's it. That's Stoneblock 2. Bye for now.